I'm not really going to look at the YouTube stream chat because YouTube stream doesn't have emote only, so I'm just going to elect to ignore it. I'm just going to not look at it. ASD, thanks for the follow. Can't wait to see which version of Thanos is best. You know what's crazy? Only, I think, 33% of people brought Thanos. Which sounds like a lot, but it's less than I thought there would be. There are a surprising amount of people who also brought very unconventional decks. Like, way more than I thought there would be. I wonder how much of it is everyone just kind of assumed people would bring Thanos. And so people were like, I'll just play whatever. Because I don't care that much. But yeah, there's, I think 33% of the tournament is Thanos. Which I thought it'd be like 50% at least. But yeah. See what happens. This is my deck though. There are many like it, but this one is mine. That's a lie. There are not many like it. It is unique. Gotta make sure I have the right variants on. That's the real secret to winning. We'll give him judgment. That's funny, I actually almost have this deck fully inked. The only ones I don't have in ink are Kang and Valentina. The John Byrne. Which one is that? Is it this one? Fantastic Four one? This one is good. But the judgment looks so good. I do want to pass judgment on my opponents. What about Thanos? Is this one the best one? Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, I didn't practice like at all. I'm just rocking it. Whatever happens, happens. Good luck, but am I getting 0 high evolutionary value? No, you're not. You're not thinking about the big picture, Stian. What happens is first, Arsham wins the 50-50 to go off before the high evo. Then we win the 7 out of however many cards are in the game flip to get a random no text card. And then high evo will proc and give my no text card text. It's actually a very elaborate plan that I don't think people will see coming. How's the game been? I mean, the snap packs stuff was pretty good. This month has been kind of dog shit because they decided not to balance the game for a month. But I am in the contest today. Harsham has the ongoing effect of better luck as well, yeah. How many... What is the Golden Gauntlet? It's a tournament. They're doing their first officially supported tournament. And that's what I'm going to be playing this monstrosity in. They don't... Have they even launched the Snap channel yet? They have not. Oh... Did they wait till the last minute to test the channel, the fucking Twitch channel. It's incredibly funny. Imagine they have two-factor on their Twitch account and the person who's attached to it is not answering their phone right now. Which version of Thanos do you think will win? I would give it to Tech Thanos. I don't know what the field's really looking like. I don't know if anyone did a breakdown on the decks. They are public information. Let's see. $374 entries. Thanks, Horror Story. Yeah, what is on screen right now is what I am playing. This is my deck. I wondered who had Kang. You know what's cool? There are 3 other people who have Kang, apparently. I'm not the lone Kang warrior. I don't know what the lists of those people look like. Probably not as cool as this one, if I were to wager a guess. Should I use Pixel Kang? Trying to assert dominance. But I really like how this one looks. But I think Pixel Kang does assert dominance better. He's only going to be there for a minute. He might as well look different. I bet the other 3 people aren't using Pixel Kang. Thought this started at 11. It was supposed to. It was supposed to start 12 minutes ago. They're having issues with the Twitch stream. All indie company. This is what we're bringing, and we're gonna take home the gold, surely. If you're wondering why I chose this deck list, the answer is simple. I don't want to play 10 hours of MarvelSnap today. So I chose a deck that I think is a little unlikely to make it all the way there, but has a lot of fun cards. That way, if I win, it's really funny. And if I don't win, I get the rest of my day back. So it's like, it's hedging. I'm hedging my bet. Either outcome, I am happy with. It's straight knockout. It's Swiss. So they're like 9 rounds. However, if you get more than 2 losses, you pretty much can't get... If you get more than 2 losses, you can't make it into the top 8. So... after that happens, I will be dropping. Yeah, 3 loss and drop. Even if you get 2 early losses, it's probably a drop in terms of the math. But 3 is like guaranteed. You're not allowed to swap a deck. Everyone had to submit their deck, and the decks are open. So when you get in your match, you can look at your opponent's deck. All the decks are posted. Open deck list event. Which is unfortunate because that definitely takes away some Galactus value. But who knows? Maybe it'll make someone play around Galactus when I don't actually have it. What's up, YouTube chat? Where did my chat, my Twitch chat go? Oh, it's up here. I said this earlier, but I'm sure people weren't here. When the games go on, I will not be able to read the YouTube chat. Because Twitch, I'm turning it into emote only mode, but I looked it up and YouTube does apparently not have a setting for that. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna minimize the chat, so there's no potential. Not that I'd rely on chat for my plays anyway, but to be compliant with the rules. And then Twitch chat will be emote only when I'm in the game. But we're waiting for them to figure out what's going on. Yeah, 1.2 players at 7 and 2 will make the top cut. 23.4 will miss. Hey, thanks Ari for the 15 months. Much love, friend. You're having a good Saturday. Let's get some hogfish in the chat. Yeah, the decks are floating around somewhere. I'm not sure the best place to view them, to be honest with you. I'm just viewing it as we get into games. Oh, we got a ping. Round 1 has begun. Okay, let me find my opponent. I consider Cannonball for Arrow. Well, I committed to bringing Arrow, so I didn't really consider anything over the Arrow slot. Okay. I'm now realizing I'm gonna have to hide my thing. I could just use an image for this. Friendly battle. How do I do? Alright. Chat's going into emote only mode. YouTube chats are being minimized for now. Make sure I choose the right deck. Right deck has been chosen. I need a... This will work. Download. Create. Okay. Oh, they sent me a code. Okay, great. All right. Deck locked in. We're locked in. Round 1 ready to go. Good luck to our opponent. Alright, High Evo has already betrayed me and has gone before Arshim. We are up against Agamotto, I think. Interesting. Wait, I should look at their deck list. That's a good idea to do in an open deck list format. Should actually look at what they're playing, because that's a motherfucking master mold. A bold mold. I mean, I probably shouldn't use this. I should probably just do this. So their deck is this. Deck code. Didn't import a card correctly. Their deck is... What did it not import correctly? Esme? No. It's a terrible time for the thing not to work correctly. Do they have any Shang? They do have a Shang. So I can't just raw dog out this big dude. I mean, I could. What did they play last turn? They play bolts? Okay, so they have a shit ton of energy. They never draw the Shang-Chi, right? That's scary. It's a little spooky. What are the odds this works? I'm trying to figure out what the last card in their deck was, because the stupid deck list importer didn't import all the cards for me on the website. Agamotto, Ronin, Galactus, Shang, Killmonger, Jug, Maximus, E-Tree. It was E-Tree. Use the last card. This is their deck. This is what they're playing. So they do have a Shang. Although I think I'm going to put them on not having it, potentially. So this will take them down to what? He's base 5? So they would have 20. I have not enough, right? Well, I mean, this could get me to enough, right? 9, 15, 16, 17. This beats mid. I died to Shang. But I think if they don't have Shang, there's a pretty good chance I win this. It's really just Shang or bust, it looks like to me. I'm going for it. Let's go! 4 cubes in the books. I need some hype music. Where is my... my gym music? Here it is. Okay. Valentina seems decent. We're going to want to get the time stone down here too. I do have an immense amount of respect for someone bringing Master Mold and having this fire of a split on it. I didn't even realize this was gold. They're gifting me some beautiful Sentinels. And they denied my Valentina. Crazy. Oh. Interesting. I'm up by 4. They're up by 5. So this Goliath doesn't actually work. But I will just go for points, I think. Will I go for points? They're snapping. I'm assuming they have a big dude for the right. Or Jug. They probably have Jug for the right. That's probably what this snap is. Which means I will not be able to win the right, and I'll be forced into fighting for mid and left. And I don't really like that with this hand. Maybe I should have just left this as it was. Yeah, to me, that snap is either a Jug or a Ronin, and this hand does not deal with those well. Well, good news, we have a Jeff. That is good news. I'm very okay with that. Subterranea, worse for them than it is for me. I have a bunch of playable cards. We got a better pull. Good stones. Mobius. Hope's a little annoying. You guys ready for some Kang value? I'm ready for some Kang value. That's not nice. That's very not nice. Time is not what you think. I think that's gonna be a leave for me. They have a lot of extra energy. I'm not winning the right. Our best, like, move here would be trying to get down Thanos into time, but I don't think that's good enough. It also makes us vulnerable to Shang. Killing very unfortunate there. The Killmonger is also pretty good for them. Stone, please. We have a Wiccan curve. Fuck. Are they snapping like Master Mold on the Sinister? It might be. I mean, it's better for their deck than it is my deck. I'm gonna respect that. This hand isn't that great. Like, they have big dudes, they have tech cards, and they have Juggernaut, all of which are very good on that location. And our hand was kind of meh. Alright, Enchantress, good find. We have the chance to do the funniest thing. It's gonna be harder to do than I would like it to be because of this location. Okay. Okay. So we can win the Sanctum as long as they don't Killmonger me. So we go up to, we'll have 5 on 4, so we'll have 9. So I think it's actually better to play Omega Red here. Play this next turn. Because 9 doesn't really let me do very much. I mean, I guess 9 lets me go Thanos, Sif. Kills my Galactus, but Galactus is already cooked this game. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I draw something. They play nothing. Soulstone's good. Juggernaut. Also not bad. Interesting. Oh, dude, why did the auto ad run now? This is such a funny moment. Oh, he stays. He stays, chat. Interesting. See how it goes. Order shouldn't matter. Feels like this is hard to lose here. Galactus Surge wins. Oh my god, wait, we actually lost. Wait, no, we didn't lose. We didn't lose because tie breaks. We almost lost to wins. Ooh, okay. That was... We almost lost to wins. Ooh. What a absurd... what an absurd game. That was an absurd final round. Alright. Final cube total, I had 5. Alright, 5, 0. Why can't I... 1, 2, 3. Alright, report scores, confirm. I'm leaving this up so I can explain what happened when the ad is over. Is the ad over? I can turn it out of emote only. Emote only off. Okay. Unfortunately, so I kept snoozing the ad, and the one time I forgot to snooze it ended up being the final round, which bad timing, but here's what happened. They gave me a master mold, and then TVA popped up. So I got to double Sentinel, get Goron 3, and then final turn, I used this generated Juggernaut plus Sentinel Gore. And I was like, there's no way they can win here. And they actually did almost win. But they got tremendously unlucky. They lost the 1 and 4. If any of the other cards got wins, I lost. If they wins any of these other cards, it would get -5 and I would lose the right lane, which I thought was pretty unlosable with Juggernaut and priority. So yeah, not even close, essentially. What abomination of a deck am I looking at? Are you not familiar with the big bad tournament deck? The new meta deck? We're 1-0, 100% win rate. So, I do have an immense amount of respect for someone bringing Agamotto Master Molds Ronin, though. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Still got featured on Snap Judgments with this, yeah. Wait, why was there an ad? Can feel you there. So, let me check in on the stream. He had no idea what this deck or the Harry decks were about, yeah. Here, I'll run through it for I'll run through it for anyone who's wondering what the hell we are doing. I am not a fan of the current MarvelSnap metagame. Thanos is very prominent. I actually expected it to be more prominent than it ended up being for this tournament. This tournament ended up being like 33%, which is still a lot. You have tied or won middle, if anything other than the collector move, though. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I guess they needed the points, right? Because they only won middle by 2, and collector was my biggest guy. Didn't think about that. Good point, good point. But yeah, I don't really fuck with the current MarvelSnap meta, and I think they should have waited to hold this tournament until after the patch, which is coming on Thursday. Yeah, I agree. I don't even have a problem with Surge. I think Surge is great. But I think that I'm really sick of... In High Infinite, Thanos is like... Untaps is like 20 to 25 usually, but it feels like a lot more than that. And I don't like... It feels like that is stifling the metagame, and I don't particularly love it. So I was like, all right, well, I don't want to play a 10-hour tournament, because that's probably how long this is going to be if you make it all the way. You're probably in for like a 10-hour day of Snap if you're performing well. I don't really feel like this is a meta I want to play 10 hours of in one sitting, so I locked in a deck that the name of the tournament is the Golden Gauntlet. Thanos is getting all of the admiration. But what about the other big bads, like our friends Galactus and Kang and even High Evo? They got left out in the dust, and I felt a little bad for them. So I decided to bring them with me to the tournament. That way they could feel like they're being included too. We brought Arrow, because Arrow is best girl. We brought Arsham, so we have a lower chance of drawing the bad cards in our deck. And because Arsham is probably... decent in an open deck list event. And we brought Agamotto because he's based as hell, and it lets us play a 34 card deck. Is Thanos himself the problem, or cards that go into Thanos? You could argue either way, but I think they gave Thanos a bit more power than he needed to have. Like bumping Thanos to 12 and making the Space Stone 2, I think has done a lot to make the deck be able to run all these tech cards and still put out a shit ton of points. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do to tweak it, but they're going to tweak something, because Thanos is, I think, having a very negative effect on the metagame in the current form. The extra draw, yeah, but they did the extra draw a while ago. I mean, that is a huge part of why it's relevant, but before, Thanos used to take up a draw. Now he's a free draw like Agatha, which is huge. Yeah, I'm hoping they don't flub the next OTA, because it would feel really bad to wait a month for them to patch their game and then the patch not do enough and have to wait another 2 weeks. That would be bad. So yeah, the thing is, the context changed, right? Like, Thanos was actually an okay deck for quite some time after they made the draw change. But he got some additional support in things like Goliath for the ongoing version and Strange for the tech version, which helped both those decks quite a lot. And then also, I think a lot of people really underestimate the difference that giving Thanos an extra 2 power made. Because Thanos oftentimes is a 5/12 you cannot Shang-Chi. That's pretty good. That happens quite a lot. That's very above rate. And he also has the benefit of getting around awkward locations because of the stones. So it's just a very flexible, powerful card. And I think the part of it, even though ongoing Thanos has the better stats, the tech one is what I think a lot of people, myself included, are really sick of, because he can put out so many points on his own. He can afford to run like 5 different tech cards in his deck. And unlike other tech decks, like that, you know, sacrifice points to play their tech cards usually, Thanos doesn't give a shit. He has a lot of points. Thanos has been 12 for a while. Dude, Thanos has not been 12 for a while. Thanos, it really hasn't been that long. Thanos, when did Thanos get 12 power? Thanos got 12 power. Thanos got 12 power. It was March. All right, longer ago than I thought. But they're going to chop the power off of Thanos. Like, there's no question in my mind. This card's going to lose. I bet it goes back to 10. I do not think he's staying at 12. This just seems very unlikely to me. Because it's also like one of the more straightforward nerfs you can do. Because it turns out giving the card that you always have access to 20% more power is a massive buff. It's pretty big. Yeah, so you got that buff mid-March. So it has been longer than... I thought it was like April. But not that long. But the thing is, the other cards that boosted up the Thanos archetype, I don't think they're the most nerfable cards in the world. So I think they're going to focus on the big man himself. Like, Strange is kind of dog shit outside of Thanos. So we're waiting for the next round. It does feel a little bad arshiming someone. Oh, Ironside sent me the deck list spreadsheet. Let's take a look. So these are this is the deck list. These are the most brought cards. Sam Wilson in 43% of decks. Mobius and Mobius 37. Shang 36%. Surge is up there. Thanos, 127 Thanos decks, so a third of the tournament is Thanos. Less than I thought it would be, actually. Yeah. I can't wait for everyone to copy this and go on ladder with it. Yeah, make Darkhawk a 4-0 again. Save us. Dude, that last game was disgusting. That last game was straight up disgusting. It's a brutal thing to kill a man with his own molds. You know? How many players are in the tournament? I think it's just under 400. I think it was 400, but some didn't show up. So it's like 380 or something. I think it's a strong archetype. I think you might be right, and I really... Fortunately, you know, in the current metagame, it's like I'll take anything over stock Thanos, but God help us if it's a strong archetype post-nerfs, because I'll let you guys in on a secret. You might be able to tell by the emote I have in my chat. I'm not generally a fan of the big boy, the big celestial boy. I don't actually really like this card. But it's facilitating me being able to play this ridiculous deck, so I'm playing it. But I'm not typically an Arsham enjoyer. I will admit, ever since it got the hip variant, I like it more though. It's fun seeing all the hips. But it's not normally my thing. How'd round one go? Dude, Splat, you gotta look at this. Where... I think I can pull up the VOD. Let's see. Twitch. Look at this final board state. The final board state was fucking nefarious on... Oh, I guess I can just use YouTube. I can check in on the YouTube chat. Alright, let me show the final board state. It was something. It was something, man. It was very funny. Let's show the final turn for anyone who wasn't here for it. Here. So this was the final round of my round one, final game of round one. I'm up 5-3. My opponent's on Agamotto Ronin. I get the raft into TVA, and they blessed me with Sentinels, which was very helpful. So as long as I don't get some terrible 6-drop, I feel like this is a hard game to lose. I buff up my collectors, so I fight for the middle. Juggernaut can win the right. 6-drop wins the left. Although it's possible in hindsight, I wonder if it was better to put the Juggernaut left. But I was basically like, okay, they're going to try and win the mid and maybe the right. So Juggernaut always wins me the right. And here I was like trying to count about Shang, but Shang wasn't relevant because that would be the only card they could play. So I was like, all right, Jug wins me right. And then Gore Sentinel wins left, and they have to fight for at least 2 lanes. So you punt him out of right. They played Bolts, so they had a lot of energy. But I got real scared when they played that Winds. Because I was like, oh shit, wait, I thought I died. I thought they got me below the power. But because of the power of Sentinels, the collector was big. Now, I thought I lost if one of the other cards went. But it turns out I didn't. Because if the collector stayed here, I would have won the mid. Right? Is that right? What was this collector at? The collector was at 0, so it would have been at 5. So we would have tied mid if one of the Sentinels went. And if this went, they wouldn't have had enough power. So that was the end of our game 1. It was quite a game. Yeah, Raft on TVA, so nice. Well, it's funny because it wouldn't have been nice if they didn't give me 2 Sentinels. Like, I didn't have a way of filling that without the Sentinels. Which is brutal. Brutal if you're the Master Mold player. In this house, we respect our Sentinels. So by the way. Also, is there a hip Sentinel? If there is, I probably have it. Sentinel. Phew. I don't have one. Damn, this one goes ridiculously hard. Holy shit. Why do they have to give such a cool variance to a card that is so hard to play? Look at this variant. That's crazy. Make Sentinel playable, please. Let's see. Any update? Of a dream so far beyond reality. I'm gonna check in on the main broadcast. I mean, so far it's a pretty decent turnout. They have like 2K people almost. It's pretty good for not giving. There's no perks for watching. Alright, later, Stefan. I'll do what I can to represent the 34 card Monty. I will try. Let's see. What's the bracket? How many people? There are only 10 minutes left in the round. There is a time limit on the rounds. I guess it doesn't show the updated until the round ends. I should use this time to, like, make coffee. So we still have a little time. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. How's Haivo working this? So, Haivo and our friend Kang here are a bit of a meme. The purpose of this deck was bringing all the big bads. However, there is a niche application for this card. There's a coin flip at the start of each round. Will Arsham go first, or will Haivo go first? If Arsham goes first, and he makes one of these cards, Haivo will upgrade it. So there is actually a synergy here. I think it is unlikely we are going to see it happen, but never tell me the odds. But yeah, this is kind of a meme. That is kind of a meme. But it's 1-0, so clearly we aren't letting our memes be dreams. The trick is to just draw the good cards and generate also good cards. If you think about it, by putting worse cards in our deck, that increases the odds of Arsham generating good cards, because Arsham cannot generate cards that are in your starting deck. All right, I'm gonna throw some coffee on while we wait for round 1 to finish up. Shouldn't be too long. I think we're nearing the end of round 1. It would appear. I think most of the games have wrapped up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you are enjoying it. We'll be back. More Snap. You saw Binks lose to crazy on a 50-50. You missed us win most epic TVA game because Arsham is apparently goated. We're up 1-0, baby. If you want to see it though, you can like rewind it on the YouTube side. It was a pretty crazy final game. All right, I'm gonna make my coffee. I'll be right back. Power Rangers song. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Are we still waiting? I think we are. GG Fazzer. It was a game. It was one of the games of all time. The lad, yeah. I would love if there was a moment where someone like tries to play around the Galactus and then loses because of it. Obviously getting the Galactus off would be even better, but that would be funny too. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Stand up right now. Please do it to someone else, though, yeah. I will do my best. How's my run going? 1-0, baby! 100% win rate. I guess we're still waiting for... I hear what are they talking about on the mainstream? Yeah, we are undefeated so far with the 34 card deck. People aren't ready for the deck that is almost 3 times the size of a normal MarvelSnap deck. We are bringing the big deck energy to the tournament. We played a game already. Lost Rabbit, we won. Yeah, if I'm a little less attentive to the YouTube chat, it's because I have to minimize it when I'm in a game. Because apparently YouTube chat doesn't have emo only mode for whatever reason. But surely we just run it back and Arsham can't be stopped. Optimally, maybe we'll just dodge all the other Thanos gamers. Look, we aren't even a Thanos Arsham gamer. We're a big bad gamer. We're representing the big bad brand. Second Dinner might have forgot about big bads, but I have not. We even are running Valentina to generate more big bads. Valentina can generate a Galactus or a Thanos. Do. But yeah, we're just waiting for round 2. Which I imagine should be starting up here shortly. We're over time. I don't know how many games are left. They were having a bit of an issue with their reporting that they're working on. The website was being a little finicky. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but they said they're working on that. I'm guessing they're trying to get people to report their scores. As far as Gore and Null are missing, Gore and Null aren't big bads. They discontinued the big bad branding after High Evo, right? Haiva or Kang, whichever one of those came last. No card has been officially designated a big bad after, I think, Haivo. Not even Arsham. They just got rid of that concept. Should have added War Machines so we can Galactus Sanctum. That's what Arsham's for. JJ Rolk beat Sizer with a lockdown deck. Oof. Dude, losing round 1 is devastating. Losing round 1, if you're trying your hardest, is devastating because it essentially means you cannot lose again. If you go 7-2 at best, if your loss was early on, you are probably not making it through tie breaks. We've only played the one game. We're waiting for our pairing for round 2. I literally woke up like 10 minutes before this started, by the way. I stayed up way too late building a magic deck. And then I got like 6 hours of sleep and rolled out of bed, and now we're here. It is cool to see that there is a bit more deck diversity in this tournament from the bit I've seen than I expected there to be. So that's nice. I need to buff Isan. Yeah, Isan is probably one of the few cards where you could take a power away from it and make it a stronger card. Normally, I think that isn't how it works, even though people say it is with Shang, but this card would actually be better as a 6/9. Look at the good split I got on him. Yeah, I did not practice very much myself. I did not practice very... I played a little bit. I probably played like an hour of this on stream or something. Oh, pairings up? Pairings? No, they're just looking at the records. Yeah, what practice do you need? Well, you need to practice putting your faith in the heart of the cards. Although that's something that's hard to practice because you're kind of born with it, you know? You either have it or you don't. I'd like to think I do have it. And I mean, judging by game 1, we have it. Because game 1, we had some pretty good draws with Arsham. We found our Enchantress twice. We found just... well, they helped us with the molds. Already expecting numerous Sam Wilson's, Galactus, Enchantress, Shangs, and a few Jug, Mobius. Well, I mean, those are the cards at the top of the popularity chart, right? I'm just surprised that Thanos wasn't more than 33%. It seems like it's going kind of well so far, though. I'm surprised this many people have tuned into it. There are like 2,000 people watching the main broadcast, and that's not counting all of the people watching the streamers. Sasquatch is sick. I love that variant. Almost 5K views in the Snap category. Pretty good. Pretty good turnout. Is it single elimination? No, so it's Swiss. But essentially, if you get more than 2 losses, you are not going to make the top 8. I do not know who I'm playing yet. Yeah, I can link the URL. It's just the main Snap Twitch channel, but I'll link it here. I'd pull it up on here, but they have some stipulations. And you're also not missing any gameplay. They're just looking at the brackets. We could look at the brackets. But I think they're doing it on YouTube too, but that's the Twitch link. I'll put in here too. Yeah, the brackets are... No, they're not separate between content creators and regulars. They just took all the people in the tournament and... yeah. It's entirely random seeding. But yeah, this is our deck. And we'll see how well we... The YouTube one told me it was private. Wait, really? I want to see this. That is something that shouldn't be a thing, but I don't see it on their YouTube. I wonder if they had an issue live. Let's see. I don't see it on their YouTube at all, so... They said they were going to stream on YouTube. Maybe I have the wrong channel? Let's see. This video is private. Interesting. I wonder if they know that. Oh, they're having issues? Okay. Oh, drops? No, there are not drops, unfortunately. They're just testing the waters to see how much interest there is in competitive events like this. And I mean, so far, pretty decent turnout, especially given that I don't think it's the most enjoyed meta. There are more people watching it than I thought there would be. We are like 10 minutes over time, though. I don't know if time actually matters. I don't know if... I'm looking through the bracket, or the tables, and I think it's all reported, so I'm not sure what we're waiting on. I'll refresh this. But I think it's all in. That is weird. Yeah, I don't know. But I think all of the games have been reported, so I don't know what we're waiting on. Standings. This hasn't updated yet. Aren't I scared of snipers? I am not. I am not. I don't care enough to ruin my chat experience for the sake of avoiding someone potentially sniping me. If I was like hardcore, like tryharding, I would have a delay on for sure. But I mean, look at what we're playing. We're not hardcore tryharding. We're just having some fun and seeing how far it gets us. I think if you try harding, we'd be playing something else. The funny thing is, I think there's a reasonable argument after watching Stefan have success with it, that 34 card Monty is actually a decent deck. But the good version of it does not play High Evo, Galactus, Kang, Arrow. But like, I mean, I think more than just Arsham winning games, like, I think the cards Thanos and Agamotto add are actually like quite useful. Why is High Evo in here? High Evo is in here because it's part of the theme. We brought all the big bads. Thanos, Galactus, High Evo, and Kang. This is a theme deck. Also, High Evo can upgrade Arsham cards if they roll in the right order, if you generate some. Yes, this deck is very much memey, but it's 1-0, so take that for what you will. The tourney has started. We're waiting on round 2. Round 1, I believe, is over. I'm just waiting for the pairings. Children yearn for fun new events and highlights for the live service game they're invested in. Well said. I did win. Yeah, I won round 1. There are actually some pretty good games round one. I'm obviously biased because I won more than I lost of them, but the last round was crazy. The last round was crazy. It was quite a way to end a game of MarvelSnap. Let's see, what are they saying on the broadcast? They're just talking about the archetypes, I guess. Just give me my pairings, please. So far, the turnout seems to be pretty decent. So I would say if you're hoping to play in a Snap tournament like this, the odds are better than I thought they'd be that they would do another one, at least going off of current response. My understanding is this one, the real goal of this tournament is to gauge the interest. And if the interest is there, then they can give further support. Losing to your deck would make me rethink deck building for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad. If I beat people with this, I do feel a little bad. Because I would hate to lose to this deck in a tournament. Especially if I was being more like serious and competitive about it. On the other end, I would feel pretty bad losing to High Evo Kang, Galactus, Arsham, Thanos, Agamotto. That would tilt me a bit. What does the regular version of this deck actually look like, though? The one Stefan was playing. Let's see. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, it wasn't even Arsham's... I mean, Arsham did help a bit, but... You gotta be careful tossing out Sentinels to people, man. Sentinel, underrated card. Alright, so if I go Thanos, Arsham, Agamotto. So I believe that the list? I don't know which one Stefan's list was. Oh yeah, I forgot. Untapped gave me some codes for a month of free membership. So I'll probably give those away. Apparently they do require you to enter in payment info, but you can immediately cancel it, so you will not be charged. If you want Untapped, I'll probably give away... I have 5 codes to give away for a month of Untapped. I think this might have been Stefan's list. I don't know if he was playing Gore, but... Actually, I don't know if he was playing Infinity Ultron either. I want codes for packs. Unfortunately, those I do not have. Did you put it in Cam's tier list? Gotta love a good death rate. Let's see, did KM put it on the tier list? I don't remember. I'm gonna hope he did, though, because that'll make it easier for me to find. Yeah, I would assume anyone taking it remotely seriously has a 5-minute delay on. I'm pretty sure the standings have been done, looking at the bracket, but I don't know. I'm just trying to see if he posted Stefan's list. I don't think he did, which means I have to find it in the Discord. Let's see. From has image. Here it is. This is the list that inspired it all. Stefan started playing this this big ass Thanos Arsham Agamotto deck and doing well with it, and I was like, all right, I can take out some of these good cards and add in other things. Do you think the ideas for Colossus make his ongoing apply to all your cards in the lane? It's a fine idea. Give Colossus anything at this point. My round. Do we have a... We're still waiting. June's a good month for gaming? Bro, May's been a good month for gaming. Fucking... Oh! Round 2! Round 2. It's time. Haley. Who am I playing? Hello. Let's take a look at their deck list. It looks like it is Thanos ongoing. Wait, no, it's Thanos Tech. Thanos Tech. Alright. This is what they're playing, chat. This is their deck. How original. It's okay. We'll just do better. We'll skill diff it. Place the red. Round 2 has begun. Alright, let me get this set up. Daring today, aren't we? Alright, emote only time. Yeah, May's been really good. Alright. Wait, why do I still see Steen? Is it emote only? VIPs can? How do I change that? It's not supposed to be allowed. Is it gonna get me in trouble? Ice 2 rest. Dude, we got so robbed. They didn't renew Bible Thump and they gave us Big Sad. Big Sad isn't bad, but it is not as good as Bible Thump. It's not even close. So this is their deck. I mean, what is there to say here? The good news is, I guess, Shadow King isn't really a good tech card for them. They're not running Shang, which is good for us. Alright, here we go. Round 2, baby. Arsham went in the proper order. You love to see it. We got a random Juggernaut. That's always nice to see, as long as they don't have a Space Stone. Still nice to see if we find our own Space Stone. Mind Stone v Mind Stone. Okay, they too have a Space Stone, but could be worse. Reality Stone's got to go mid for sure. Because if they have Mockingbird, cloning bats is very bad for me. I was hoping that would go mid. Because now it won't get Quantum Realmed. They don't have Shang, though. Let me pull up the deck list again. That is not the deck list. Where is the deck list? Oh, it's on my other screen. This is the deck list. I do think I beat a lot of things here. Because they don't have Shang to fight for the mid. Ah, I see. Well, that's bad for me. That's pretty bad for me, unfortunately. It would probably be okay if they didn't have Wiccan energy. But they do have Wiccan energy, which is not great for me. Because that means they can just play Thanos for 5 and then they have another 3 energy. Oh, thank you. I knew that was going to happen. Seems like a leave. I need to remember to get rid of the sensor thing. If we had something else to pair with the images, I might consider like images jug left. Actually, it's a 50-50 on images jug left. The Legion was just rough. Shadow King was also kind of annoying. Like that 3 power might have made a difference. Potentially. But I think with this hand just wasn't great. Maybe we should have boltsed. Bolts would have gave me enough to play Arsham and... Or not Arsham, Thanos and Agamotto. Mind Stone on 1. Yikes. This hand is cheeks. Alright. Arsham, you're supposed to stay in the deck, bud. You're not supposed to see you. We're only supposed to see you in the beginning. Hermitage also probably better for them than for me, but we'll see. Definitely better. That is definitely better for them than it is for me. Especially since they just draw to... I'm staying. I'm staying, bros. Alright, I'm glad I didn't play left. That could be good. I need them not to have 8 power here. Of course they have 8 power. Oh, Thanos players. You are a blight on society, I say as I play Thanos. The classic. God, how much did that cost? 1, 2, 3. It was a 2 cost, 211 that they're gonna have 0 11s as a result of. Yikes. Pretty big yikes. If they didn't have Big Bird there, we could like play a copy of Gamora on the right. Like things could be going pretty well. I mean, I guess we could still draw the Shang, but it's not looking ideal. All right, we can Kang bluff them. No. This is better for mana efficiency. Oh wait, I should have played Kang this turn because I could have gotten another draw. Slight mistake. No reason to play the Space Stone, because knowing what I draw is not relevant. Please let them retreat. It would be so funny. It would be so incredibly funny if they retreat. Because if I'm on their end, I'm scared of Shang plus random card. Making it hard for them to win. Because if like I Shang right and put decent power mid, they can't really, even with Free Bird, they play what? Free Bird, Thanos? It's actually kind of hard for them to win 2 lanes here. Like they'll win this one, but They lose here to a lot of things. Like Shang plus something else. Ah, they didn't take the bait. Unfortunate. They did not take my bait. Although, isn't there a reasonable chance I actually win this? By going this. I think there is. It's not enough to win the right? Right would be +3, so I have 17. Yeah. Never surrender. Thanos, Mockingbird. They actually lost that game. That is fucking hilarious. They actually lost that game. Oh, that is incredibly funny. They only had 4 Mockingbirds. The Kang inflicted emotional damage upon them. That's so funny. Play this here because I want the squirrels to die because squirrels help their bird. Alright, well, too late for that, I guess. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Zabuji. Thanks for the prime. Much love. Appreciate the support. Oh ho ho. Well, this makes my rescue play worse, but there's a high chance this results in me winning a lane, so gotta do it. The only thing I'm debating is whether I snap this or not. Only problem with snapping this is, like, if they have a Legion on Central Park, I can get absolutely fucked. So I think I will not snap this. They didn't move it. Wow. Interesting. Guess I'm glad I didn't snap it. Feels like they've kind of fumbled a bit in terms of their draws. They don't have 5-mana Thanos. Looking at their list, they don't really have too much good stuff going on. It's just the Legion that's scary. But if they Legion mid... Now, if they Legion mid, I straight up die. Because left will be full. Although they will fill middle. Actually, if they Legion mid, I think I win. Alright, I'm snapping. Wait, yeah, because they Legion mid, they go first. I still have a board space here. Oh, they have that. Oh my god, fuck you, Cosmo. You terrible, bad dog, you. Oh, and Strange Supreme. More like fucking Cringe Supreme. Yeah, now I'm dead, I'm pretty sure. Well, is there any way I can... There is not. The best play we have would be like this. But that dies to Thanos anywhere except middle. If we had a little more power mid, if I had a 4 power card here, I could put it in the middle. Wait, what if can I do that if I don't have the day, if I don't play this? No. If this Hela was 1 cheaper, we could go Miss Marvel Hela. And that would actually beat Thanos here. Or if this bad fucking dog wasn't here. Gotta leave, though. Oh, dude, I hate Strange so much. He's such a piece of shit. What will the big brains at Second Enter think of next? Just print the perfect card that gets rid of Thanos' biggest weakness. Alright, well, the sand's better. Alright, well... I'm just gonna hold so I can go Reality Temporal. Sucks my stone got discarded, otherwise I could have done this turn. But as such, I think I have to hold. Alright. Somehow I'm still ahead, which is wild. Somehow we are ahead. So, I guess I can't complain too much. But I will anyway, because fuck Thanos. At least we've been getting the good high Evo order. It's yet to be relevant, but... Oh my god, wait. There's a chance. There's a chance. There be a chance. Right on time. So how's this gonna play out? Domino on 2. I'm trying to set up the mid for an Agamotto line. I'm assuming they're snapping because they got like a Wiccan curve, would be my guess. It's kind of risky, but fuck it. I don't like that they put Sam there. Oh, baby. Hello. Hello. Wait. 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 Chat. Chat. Wait. Evil grin. Oh my god, they got a million energy. No, that's bad for me. I mean, how can a man not go for this? Am I right? I would be crucified in the court of ideas, you know, the discourse. 3, 6, 9. 9 gets me to 15. So like, I want to do it here, but if my opponent has been playing reasonably well, if I'm my opponent and I see 3 Galactas, I'm probably playing on the right lane or middle. So I think I play here. Because I don't think they're going to commit more into the left. I think they're going to move the shield. Damn, I think they got me. They did get me on that one. Although, wait, if this goes right, maybe it's okay. I had to go for it, right? I had to go for it. There is not a world where we don't go for it. Ba-na-na-na. Although they're kind of out of big dudes, are they not? Strange will eat this time stone, so they will go up 2 to 25. So we could go 4. No, wait. It'd have to be... So they go up to 25, so we need to put down... Is there a way we can do this? We could go... This is the biggest thing. 3, 6, 9 plus 4, 13. Looking at their deck list... I don't think they can beat this, actually, maybe. Are there any other created cards here? No, it's just Time Stone. This is the play. Shadow King? Power Stone. Okay, it could eat the Power Stone. If it eats the Power Stone, I lose. Otherwise, we win. 1 and 3 for Thanos to make me sad. Oh, suck it! Oh, cinema. Cinema, baby, 2-0. Oh, dude, how are we winning these? How are we winning these, dude? That's so funny. All right, game's over. We can undo the emote chat. Oh, dude. Oh, our memes aren't dreams. Holy fuck. They had some real good draws, too, some of those games. Like, not that we didn't. We had some real good draws, too, but their real draws are scarier than mine, usually. I was so fucking sure when we got by that Cosmo a game or two ago, it was the beginning of the end. How are they not having this on the broadcast, man? This is what the people want to see. GG, Winterhand. GG, you played well. You played well. You had me sweating in some of those rounds. You want to? Is there a link to the bracket? Yes. I believe there is. Here we go. Here's the bracket. All right. Final cube. I had 5. The website has been a little buggy. It keeps like refreshing and there we go. But yeah, it was a really close game. It was incredible. What did I thought the Strange? Oh, the Strange ate the shield. I thought I was pretty cooked because the Strange was going to eat the Time Stone, but it ate the shield, which is what gave me the out there. As did the Vibranium, although I guess the Power Stone would have worked too. Nice quick status. Alright, game number 2 is in the books. I guess the dream is still alive. The dream lives on. Don't let your memes be dreams, kids. I don't think it's weird there are no drops for this. I think that they wanted to get an idea of the interest, and drops are a great way of promoting events like this, but drops would be kind of counterintuitive to determining how much natural interest there is. Because drops always boost the numbers a lot. Oh, they said definitely next time? Yeah, like, it would make sense for them. Most card game things do drops during tournaments, but I think they didn't do it in this one because one, I think they were just trying to get this one out the door to gauge the interest, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. I'm gonna laugh when this turns into a 10-hour session for me. It'd be so incredibly funny. If I managed to make the top 8 with this unholy pile, it would genuinely be like, I think I would have peaked as a MarvelSnap streamer. I don't know where I'd go from there. I don't know how. I mean, it would have been a little bit more peak if we actually got the Galactus off. We did try. And Galactus did end up winning us the game with his power, but Galactus plus Thanos, we literally did the big bad thing. But I've been pretty happy with my play so far. I was worried, like, I haven't taken the games very seriously in a while, so I was worried I might be kind of washed, but I think I've made good reads and good snaps so far. I'm pretty happy with my play. I keep getting pings from the Discord. What are the pings? I do hope for the next time they... Well, I mean, there's like a risk of not doing open deck list, but I think it's a little... I think Conquest is a little more interesting of a format when it's not open deck list. Also, this list would be way funnier if it wasn't open. I thought I specifically asked them... I specifically asked if they were going to put something in-game about it and was told yes. But their in-game messaging has always been a little hit or miss, I guess. If I bring Arsham back into the meta, I'll never forgive you. Hey, if people end up playing this version, this is probably as close to ethical Arsham as you can get, right? Kang Galactus High Evo Arsham. Have we played the High Evo yet? I don't think we have. I don't even know if we've drawn it yet. I think we drew it once. I'm gonna pull up the official stream and see what's going on over there. Your betrayal, your betrayal. I should put Kang in the title. With Kang. I did like how they respected our Kang snap. Like they figured it was a bluff and they didn't play any cards that one round. That was one of the downsides of open deck lists, but imagine how funny it would have been if I had Shang instead of Kang and just cleaned up the round. I wonder if that's ever worth trying to. But the thing is, you can only do that in a position where you're very behind. And so it's very risky. But yeah, I guess, is it not in-game? I was told they were going to put it in-game in like the news tab, but as we know, they're not always the best at. I mean, it took them fucking 5 days to announce the X-Men event. Why does it take so long to update their in-game messaging? The world may never know. If you win, they will never rework Kang, yeah. It will be all my fault. I mean, maybe I should do some bounty farming with this while we wait between rounds. Oh no, it is in-game. I have a little thing. It says now live. Watch live. The first public MarvelSnap tournament is live. I see it in my game. Where'd it go? Here. See? Nice. Where are we at in the X-Men event? I think we're still right before Gambit. My guess is we'll probably hit Gambit before the end, but we are definitely not hitting that pack. I don't think they posted an update because it was like a 10 million milestone. Anyway, I mean, I probably will play a little bit of this while we wait between rounds. But in the meantime, also apparently Mystic Mayhem got a release date. Apparently that's Mystic Mayhem's coming out next month, from what I heard. I don't even really remember too much about that game, but we were talking about it the other day. I'm going to show you guys the Magic deck I stayed up way too late last night building that I want to play. 5-color Jared Giganta. Oh, I can look at the YouTube chat again. But yeah, this is what I spent too much time brewing last night. I made a fun how many cards? So this is Commander. Commander is 100 card singleton format. It's not on Arena. But yeah, we use Jared Carthalion. 5 colors. He cares about multicolored cards, so we're running a bunch of multicolored cards. Look at all these legendary cards. The whole point of building this deck was finding a home for all these like multicolored legendary cards I don't have a home for. Look, we even put in Deadpool. I'm gonna try this out on Tabletop Simulator. Oh, it's organized weirdly. Sort by mana value, not alphabet. I'll link it in the chat for like the very few people who care about this. But because it's kind of hard to show it in depth, but I just jammed in all the fetches and all the shock lands. Estimated price of lands, $600. Jesus Christ. Proxies are your friends, kids. Although I do own a real copy of all those lands, but you better believe I don't own a ton of them. But yeah, I just wanted to play a bunch of cool multicolored creatures and some 5-color stuff, and this card seemed like a good way to do that. Deadpool, I do not believe, is on Arena. Deadpool is in a secret lair, which is like a limited time thing. So I believe that has ended. So if you want to get it, you'd have to get it through like a third party. But it's like its own little pack of like 5 cards. But it is not on Arena. It's paper only. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing that at some point. Well, what are my alliance missions? I want to get more of these done. 6, 1, 8 cards in a match. Alright, I can do this. There's a high chance we actually don't hit the reward this week, because people are playing less. But I'll do my part. Or at least try to. So I'll play some... We will play some Conquest while we wait for our next pairing. To get my quests done. Dude, I wish... Imagine if that last game could have been on stream. Would have been sick. A noise over my head. Well, wind inside of my head. I should put up text so people know this is not the tournament game. Text. Getting some practice with the deck. Prep and neat my skin. Goes on. Bum, 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 bum. Destroy gamer. Oh, trade offer. Take those. Well, wind inside of my head like a... Spooky. Am I getting Black Panthered? This is Black Panther destroy. There are not drops today, unfortunately. So they're gonna blow this up. Gonna go here, win this lane. They're gonna blow it up again here. Or they'll leave. Don't make a sound. Do, 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 do. Living it up. Living it up. Banana. Giving you up. I'm gonna hold the stone. Do 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 do. Let's see, how many games are left in this round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11. There are quite a few games still going on. Well, you know the rules, folks. Oh, my coffee should be done. I should get that. I forgot about the coffee. I started saving it up. This is the waiting room. Yes, we are waiting for round number 3. I am 2-0. Playing this exact deck. What's up, Roram? Nice, nice. What did you run into so far? I got someone playing a pretty based Agamotto Ronin deck, and then we got a Tech Thanos that was slightly abnormal because they weren't running Shang. Played against Melee Waluigi playing a control move deck and Lambie playing Thanos. Neat. Oh, come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. Fucking A. Oh my god, the value. The Nico value's insane. Oh no! No! I'm gonna let it happen because it's funny. That's funny. Oh, Destroyer. Well, we won a lane at least. That's pretty funny. I'm just trying to get these missions done, man. Oh, I want that. That's not that many points, I guess. World has forgotten. Well, there's 33% Thanos in the tournament, so statistically, it's less likely you run into Thanos at the beginning, right? Because I assume that 33% will represent a larger percent as the people drop. Because now that we're 2 rounds in, I imagine it will start speeding up a little bit, and it will definitely speed up after round 3 because people will start dropping. Because if they are, if you're 0-3 or even I think 0-2 right now, your odds of making it through, even if you win every other game, are small. But yeah, this is the deck if you're just tuning in. The undefeated deck. The undefeated deck. Will it break the meta? Let's see. I don't know what the rules are on joining the broadcast thing. Let me see. They post that somewhere. Want to see your Epic Plays broadcast? We recommend streaming from one of our 8 official stream rooms. Okay, pro tip as outlined. Every round will reset the stream rooms. Okay. So at the start of the round, I'll try and jump into a stream room to have a chance at my deck. Okay. Because I think the chat would absolutely lose it. The Twitch chat on the main stream would lose it seeing this fucking pile. I think it would be thoroughly entertaining. Especially, I mean, the game, we had some pretty good games so far with it. Alright, I'm going to grab my coffee. So, I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, thanks to Carlo. Hope you had a good stream, dude. And thanks, Blue, for doing the shout out while I was gone. I did play Fazer. I didn't realize I was playing him at first because his name on the website was different. Did not realize. Your chat has been helping you with the Pogfish emoticon. Joe Snap, yeah. I got some popcorn too. Steen actually clutched up and reminded me I had the stupid sensor bar up. No, the sensor bar covered... The sensor bar wasn't an anti-sniping thing. The sensor bar is to censor this. That's what the sensor bar is for. I just forgot to take it down when the match started. So people can't see the code. If I wanna censor my thing, I have a button for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up, but 2-0 is a good start. I'm not getting my hopes up, but would be cool if we did well with it. We need to win at worst 6 more times, I think. Because it's 9 rounds of Swiss. I think Pixel Kang is really what is giving us the luck. I think if we didn't make Pixel Kang a thing, I don't know if we would have performed as well. Someone in the mainstream chat said my deck's the most interesting deck. We haven't even drawn our arrow yet. It's sad. I haven't even seen the best girl once. Such is the life of a 34 card deck. I am currently 2-0. We have won both our games against... First match was Agamotto. Second match was Tech Thanos. Very early thoughts, but how would I change the format? I think for the most part, I don't have too many issues with the format. I think if they wanted to have a more authentic Conquest experience, closed deck list is better than open deck list. That would also benefit my deck. Is it single limb? No, it's what's it called? Swiss, thank you. It's Swiss, but if you lose 3 times, you do not have a chance of making it. And most people who lose 2 times do not have a chance to make it. Like most of the people making it in top 8 will probably have an 8-1 record, according to the math. There might be 1 7-2, but they're basically 9 rounds. So if you have lost 3 times, you're good to drop because you cannot make it. Swiss is basically, instead of like you lose, you're out. Swiss is you play 9 rounds versus different people, and then your final standings determine your placement. Oh, wait. Shit. Is round 3 a go? Round 3's a go. Well, apparently I missed. Well, that sucks. I didn't know round 3 started. Fucking... all the other rounds took so long to start. Well, that's a shame. Well, that's annoying. Nobody told me. I mean, it's on me. I should have been looking at it, but... nobody, I didn't realize the round started. All the other rounds have taken so fucking long. What happened? The round apparently started 10 minutes ago. And I did not know. How can they start without me? Well, the round just goes on a time. I just didn't see round 3 started. Yeah, I got a no-show. So now I'm 2-1. Oh, well. That's disappointing, but that's my own fault. I didn't see a... they didn't even ping it on the Discord. Yeah, why didn't they ping, dude? Yeah, you apparently have 10 minutes. I just checked and I was like, wait, it says round 3. And I checked. I apparently just missed the 10-minute thing by like a minute or two. But, oh well. That's my bad. It's okay. We'll just win all the rest of the games. It's kind of wild they don't ping, though, at the round start. It's the only way this deck can get a loss, yeah. That is unfortunate, though. Oh, they did ping round 3 has begun. Why didn't I... whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna eat my popcorn and wait. That is an unfortunate way to get the first loss, though. But it's the only way we can lose, so. What deck were they going to play? Let's see. They were on Afflict. I imagine Afflict is a little tricky for this deck if we don't draw well, but this is what they were going to play. We could have beat this, for sure. Technically, I'm still undefeated. Yeah, technically. Yeah, this is what they were going to play. Yeah, I could, we definitely have a reasonable matchup into this deck, I would say. Just on points. That's on me, though. I was used to the first 2 rounds taking so long, but it makes sense the 3rd round started a little faster. This is my tournament deck, yes. I was 2-0, but I didn't respond fast enough for the 3rd round, so now we're 2-1. I didn't realize the 3rd round started. I took too long. But we'll win it back. Surely. User error is the only way this deck can not win. Clearly. In fact, this was just a calculated plan to give my opponents a better chance, you know? Alright, I need to wash my hands because the fucking popcorn. Do 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 do. But that's okay. We now know the stakes. Now we feel the little bit of extra pressure. We know we can't lose, so we just have to win. It's that simple. All right. Well, let's check in on the broadcast, I guess. Looks like on the main broadcast, it's a bounce deck versus a bounce deck? No, someone Loki'd. Loki, Thanos versus a bounce deck? I guess I'll farm some bounties while we wait. Bum 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 bum. Name of. Gonna miss my next match now. No, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I would say you guys should yell at me about it, but you guys don't know either because there's a delay on the main broadcast. I guess if someone's watching the thing, I will try and keep a better eye on it. Got this shit going on 4 devices. Base. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Hagamoto, why? Why, bro? I did take a forfeit. I didn't realize the round started. And by the time I realized it, it was just over the allotted wiggle room time. So I'm 2-1 now. Which is a shame, but it's my fault, so. Bum, 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 bum. I am going to slightly blame Discord, though, because the little notification didn't pop for me. I see it in the ping channel, but it did not, it didn't show up for whatever reason. Or it, like, didn't give me the little red dot notification. But it's fine. That's the only way this deck can lose, is by failure to show up. Look, it is evolved Shocker. We're doing the thing. Although I don't think we can actually play the Shocker here. I guess I can do this, though. Ba-dum-bum. Chosen light. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, if I get knocked out, not a big deal. I am probably gonna just like go to the beach. You, I won't do what you tell me. Me when someone says show up to the tournament round on time. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. What I would like, though, I would love if, before the run ends, I would love to get a Galactus off. Yeah, I reflect heavily on my snap failures. Legendary. That's a good one. What's up, Derek? Did I appeal? Can you? Wait. Can you appeal not showing up? I didn't mean to not show up, but the 10 minutes passed, so I just assumed I was cooked. I think if you do it early enough, I think that time has passed. Yeah, by the time I checked the chat, it had been 10 minutes, and they called the judge, and the judge issued the thing. It's my bad. It took, the round started faster than I thought, and the Discord didn't, like, I didn't get my notification. But I'm still 2-1, so we're not out of it yet. There is, still a chance. Yeah, the rules are made up anyway, right? Someone, C4 is on the broadcast right now. Changes. Do, 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 do. We man. Yeah, man. Versus move bounce, yeah. Quite a matchup, isn't it? Down with the sickness. Go, Iron Patriot, go. Do your thing. The Hulk. I'm rooting for the C4 player. That much is certain. Changes. Yeah, man. Bum 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 bum. It's Kang. That's funny. They caught my Kang. That's funny. It is a lot of ink. I actually have most of this deck inked. I even have Thanos and Galactus inked. I'm just not using them. The only cards I don't have inked in this deck are Valentina and Kang. Why did I just hear the Discord sound? I don't know. Weird. I know. Shame on me for not having Kang inked. True. That's awkward. Bum, 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 bum. Focus is what you've asked for. Your future is bleak. I think you should get your round 3 game back. You have Kang. True. True. No, fucker. That's bad. Wait, Omega Red. Save me, Omega Red. You're my only hope. Yeah, I know I need to chat to check in. I missed the window on last round. Is it... Are we already at round 4? Let me check. Nope, we're on round 3. By the time I checked, it was already over. Holy shit, we won. That's crazy. Oh, I still need to check in round 3 or I will be dropped. Well, thank you for the heads up. I did not know that. Alright, I typed in the chat. Thanks for the info. Do 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 do. Do do. Do do. Did I finish the thing? I did not. 1 cost, 1 cost, 5 costs. I get notification when round starts, like the in-game ones get announced. It's weird, like I checked it. I don't know why my little Discord thing didn't ping me, but oh well. I guess maybe it's because I had the tab open, so it didn't give me the little thing. Doo-doo. Okay. Bum 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 bum. What I'll do is I'm gonna move my Discord over here so that way I can't miss it, hopefully. Do 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 do. Dude, the Haiba's been very good about choosing the right time to flip upwards. Bum, 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 bum. Animal. Lost the tech. Thanos feels bad, man. Hey, at least you didn't. At least you didn't lose to not showing up. That's how I got mine. Do 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 do. Yeah, strange do be the nuts, Stony. And not for all. So-called life. Really? There's a cage in here? Interesting. In case, I guess. So let's see, what are the standings like right now? Who's like on top? KX is doing well. Browday's doing pretty well. GG's unlucky locations for you. Yeah, that's definitely something to type while playing Tech Thanos. Definitely a thing. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Do 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 do. Ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum ba-dum. What are the odds? Do 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 do. Doubling up on Thena. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, hopefully they have more space next time for more people. What's this deck's plan? Play random cards, win game with them. That's the simple version of it. This is not a very serious deck, though. This is kind of a for fun deck. Putting all the big bads in a deck and some cards I like. Do 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 do. Kneel! No, I wanted you to kneel. I wanted to play the Galactus. This is not the tournament, by the way. I'm just playing Conquest while we wait for the round to end. You're currently 2-1 is our record for the tournament. Basically, unless I get Unless I get a second loss in the final round, I will probably drop at a second loss so I can go, like, do other things with my day. Yeah, I ate a couple comic books and this is what threw them up and this is what I got. It's an accurate representation of how I came about this deck. Ah, dude, if Avengers Compound wasn't here, we could Galactus the Right and it would be glorious. We could still Galactus the Right. They don't know. Alright, surely this works. C4 won the match? Hell yeah. That is awesome. Very cool. Living. No! Sir, why would you do this to me? I just wanted to galact. Can't you just let the man galact? From Baku. Best card for a new player to get? Probably Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson followed by Thanos. They have him, and it probably depends. Is this person not running Cassandra in their version? I guess not. That or they haven't drawn it. Surge or Ajax? I would go Surge. Ajax needs a lot of support. Surge goes in a lot of decks and doesn't need a lot of build around. Kind of just a good card. Surge is one of the easier cards to recommend, I feel like. Yeah, Surge is pretty goated. You scare people away? How'd that happen? There's a 1 in 24 chance we get the hammer. Many people. Opponent just made a play that died on board. Although they didn't have a reason to lead. Makes sense. Oh, dude, we could have had an upgraded wasp. Robbed. No, I have a thing up. I have a thing up. I won't forget it again. I keep checking on it. High voltage. I'm gonna do this to draw a card. Bazard didn't have Loki. Or, yeah, no, I don't think he had Loki in his list. He wasn't playing Thanos, though. He was playing Agamotto. Which respect for bringing something interesting. Ba, 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 ba. Who does the ba 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 ba. High voltage. High voltage. This song is Second Ninja's response to when anyone asks what the next game mode will be. High voltage. High voltage. Rock line. High voltage. Round 3 just ended. Thank you for the heads up. Keeping an eye out for round 4. Oh, did Butt get Galactus off? Yeah, I gotta see this. Oh my god, we got an angel. Cool. Want to see Butts clip here. But did not get a Hulkling Galactus that only won because of Danger Room. That's fucking incredible. That's so fucking funny. My goat. My absolute fucking goat, dude. That's incredible. Peak MarvelSnap right there. Oh no, it's a Cosmo, isn't it? No, it's the demon. Okay. You have a level 27 mastery on Hulkling? That's wild. You know what else is wild? Is fucking Ebony Maw. Ew. Surely we got some bounty completion, right? Oh, it's reset time. Yeah, he's not as bad of a card as I think some people say he is. Phew. Alright, I've almost hit my alliance thing for the week. Thank you.
Legendary. Legendary.
Alright, well, I know we're about to start another round, so I will not get into a game. Bono. Alright, we'll do our Gamba. What do you think it's gonna be from the Galactus Gamba? Do 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 do. What do we think it's gonna be, folks? Surely not 50 credits. Tempted to get the Gwenpool. It is a good Gwenpool. However, Rian Gwenpool coming up. And does not cost $25. Although you probably you probably get more value out of the tokens than I would. I don't know the value of the bundle. Let's take a look. I don't know if it's good or not. Actually do not know. Bundles. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I believe 186 is solid. I think it's above average. Is it? Or it's at least like near the good average. There's some 200s, but it's not bad, I guess, is the important thing. It is not a bad bundle. I do like the art. It is good art. Lonnie, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Gwen does not have many variants. I'm waiting for this one. This one's coming in June. A little bit over a month. How to carry on. I'm keeping an eye on the Discord. I have not seen a ping yet for the round. June 29th, yes sir. That's the current date. Yeah, the Rian one's really good. I like this one better, personally. Look at the little Jeff. Look at the little Jeff. Oh, yeah, let's pull our thing. $50 credits. Yeah, I like them both too, but little Jeff is OP. Little Jeff and little Deadpool and Howard. Are they doing tiebreakers by win rate rather than cubes? I believe cubes are for second tie breaks. I don't even... I think first tie breaks is record, second tie breaks is cubes. I don't think it should get to second tie breaks. Which is good. But yeah, it's by win rate. Did I forget to claim something? The new Ghost Spider. Round 4 has begun. Alright. Damn, this looks cool. Alright, let's not get DQ'd. Round 4. Hello. We kill him to throw tokens into login rewards and alliance rewards? Yes. Actually, that would deal a fatal blow to Benjamin Brode. It would literally kill him. Won't somebody please think of the economy? It would be very funny if I don't show up for round 2 or round 3, and then round 4 my opponent doesn't show up. That would be quite good. But I did type in the chat, so like I'm not getting DQ'd for I'm not getting a round loss. Playing against negative. Good luck, dude. I hope it works out. Nope, they're here. Killer. Killer. Let's take a look at their deck. Ant-Man, Goliath, Ravonna, Sam, Mystique. Oh, they're repping Giga Chat ongoing. They're anti-Venom Spectrum ongoing. Respect. Oh, I have to turn emote only on. Move the censor text. Alright. Do do do. Do 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 do. And Goliath, Ravonna, Sam, Speak, Fantastic, Captain America. Always lucky. So this is my opponent's deck. They usually go tall in 2 lanes. They do have a Cosmo, so I have to be aware of that. Titan's good for me though. I think I'm gonna snap on... Well, alright. Mr. Fantastic means I probably should chill. Okay, I'll snap on that, I think. Then we have images into wins. Into leader domino or something. Where you belong. The Mr. Fantastic's a little scary though, because he could go like Mystique Moonstone. But wins gives us an out to that. Alright, they're gonna leave. I think that's a good leave on their part. Out of coffee, Sag. To drink water. Wait, do we have an upgrade wasp? We do! We did it! We did it, chat. We have an upgraded wasp. High Evo is doing something. We did it. That's actually good for... Oh my god, another one! That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. On a wallabout. Oh, and we drew the Enchantress. That's big. And strong. That is the worst possible pull from Malekith, I think. I'm playing the thing because I'm trying to get priority so I can get this Enchantress off. Where you belong. I did not get prio, but I do have this. We're gonna go for it now. Do, 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 do. Na, 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 na. Bum, na, 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 na. People stepping over me. No, bad dog. That's unfortunate. They only have one card, though. The good life. Oh, they have two. So looking at their list, let's see what I lose to here. There are quite a few things, right? Last card they played was Ant-Man. So Spectrum is the obvious super kills me. Iron Man left. Get them to 8. But I could actually... we could do this. Play this for tie breaks. Actually, wait. This gets me 2, 3, and then -1. This feels like copium, but it's my kind of copium. Always wanted it this way. No, they had Spectrum. Fuck. I was hoping the rocks meant they didn't have Spectrum. Yeah, getting got by the Cosmo is really what cooked that game for sure. Don't really regret my decisions though. Sometimes you gotta put them on having it. Especially in a game with rocks. Do 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 do. Because I don't think there would have been a great window to... I mean, I could have silence the Rabona, but I don't think you can just give up your good card like that. In this matchup, Rabona's too good to just... Oh! Alright. Well, I would like to snap on that, but our hand's a little slow. Destruction. It's pretty good for them. Do, 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 do. All right. Sensing a moonstone. This is silly, but I think it's my play. Actually, it's probably better to do this. Double big brain, I guess. This could go wrong, but it's kind of funny. Either that or I do this, but I feel like I need to put power here to have a chance. Faster. Faster. I played a lot of cards. Rock. 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 Goliath. The Kang bluff, it never fails. Do, 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 do. Was one of these rocks time theatered? Yeah, it was. That's unfortunate. Do, 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 do. Good hand. Oh, okay. I think I was going to pull back the purple stone there so I could play it on the turn I go triple Galacta on 4. Wins is good. Lose Bob, they lose Cosmo. It's a good exchange for me. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the wins. It's hard for them to win left without like Mr. Fantastic Spectrum. Well, no, they have a few ways they can do it, I guess. I'm gonna do this because I want it to be harder for them to get the Cosmo by filling this. Dude, fuck you, Agamotto. You absolute fucking deadbeat. Every time we can draw to get our Agamotto, we fucking draw him. It's so annoying. Reason. Hmm. Bum, bum, bum. Faster. Anti-Venom's quite good for them. Oh my, Chad. Oh my. Gotta do it. Oh, we gotta do it, boys. No, wait, it's not enough. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. The fucking Sam Wilson buff stopped it. I'm so sad. The dream is dead. Yeah, it's a leave if I've ever seen one, though. Let's just check. Was this the... No, we have not seen the anti-venom card. The leave. Dude, can you imagine, though, if they had what? They need 2 less points. Can you imagine if we got that Galactus off? It would have been glorious. Damn you, Avengers Compound. Or is he blind? Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. We've had a few moments where we were so close to getting the Galactus off. So close and yet so far away. How's the tourney going? Well, we started strong 2-0. Oh wait. I can't. It's supposed to be emote only. So don't text chat. But apparently VIPs get through it. Oh, fuck, that's terrible. Oh, no. But the tourneys, it was going good. I went 2-0, and then I accidentally didn't show up for round 3. And now we're in round 4. He should definitely be snapping me because of Sambar. But yeah, I couldn't figure out the VIP settings, so if you're a VIP or a role that can talk, just emote while we're doing the thing. Not that I really take chat advice anyway a lot of the time, but trying to be a good steward. I don't even want these stones. The stones are kind of bad. I think I'd rather, well, no, I do want the stones because I can play 2 of them next turn. It's not looking great, though. If we lose this one, we are going to drop. Although, it's not the worst thing in the world if that happens. Because then I can go to the beach or something. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's a leave for sure. Down to my last 2 HP. Well, at least if we lose to this, it's not Thanos. But yeah, a game where we got Cosmo to really set us back. And we did get to see Arsham upgrade some high Evo cards, so that was cool, though. We no longer are able to Kang bluff, though, which is a little sad. Up, Best Girl might make an appearance. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Jesus. Okay. Holy shit. I mean, I could do this into Power Stone images. It's 36. It's a lot of commitment, though. I think I'd rather just play Big Man Thanos. The Rogue? We gotta try it, right? Moon Knight is risky. Because there's a 50-50 it discards images, but... Fuck it! We're balling! Banana. Oh, wait, they're trying to show my game. I need to share the... Go live, boom. Winnable? So Spectrum's gone. Is taking this out, is yoinking the Iron Man better than just playing for power? I don't think it is. Does he have enough to play for mid? He could go... I think they could play for mid. Alright, we're locking in, boys. Actually, wait. Do I ever play for left? With Agamotto? Probably not. I'm doing this. See what happens.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, Heart of the Cards, thanks for the raid. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. So Rogue definitely won us that game. Random Rogue. They have 5 cubes, so we need 3 back-to-backs. Heart of the Cards. Well, Heart of the Cards just raided us, so clearly we have the Heart of the Cards on our side. And everything will be okay. The Wins is generally quite good in this matchup. Oh, well, that's not. Unless it's, well, no, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad no matter how you slice it. Because they can win that with Spectrum. They can win that with Mr. Fantastic. They can win that with Samuel. A lot of things that... Oh, and... oh, God. Chad, I'm afraid we might be cooked. I'm afraid we might be cooked on this one, folks. Unless we get a real good stone. So what are my outs here essentially? I am gonna activate this now. Actually, wait. Don't Cosmo me. Oh, yeah, I have Prio. Okay. I mean, it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. I guess I'll leech. We'll save Kang for the final turn. But it's not looking good. Ooh, wait. Hold. There's hope, actually. Top decked best girl. Ah, no, they have Prio, though. Fuck. Prio kills me, I'm pretty sure. If I had Prio and could yoink the Iron Man, I think there's a chance. No, there wouldn't be a chance because we'd have 15. They'd have 16. So I'm pretty sure we're just dead to just about everything here. I don't think there's an out, but the real victory is getting Kang on the broadcast. That's the real victory. Yeah, there's no way for me to beat that. Actually, wait. No, right? If I yoink the Moonstone... Actually, wait. Maybe they... What if they fuck up the order and they play the Goliath last? Oh, dude, if they imagine they fucked up the order. If they fucked up the order, Arrow wins. Well, that is the game. Unfortunately, the last match had some rough locations for us. We'll give him the bump. GG. Let's see. Report my score. Ace of Spades. What do they have? 5? I think they had 5. I'll let them report it. But apparently, I think Kang made it to the main broadcast, so that's kind of the W I was hoping for. Yeah, I'm watching the chat right now. Kang? I want to hear what they're saying. He's saying you might as well snap. Bro, I can't snap. I have 2 cubes. I can't snap. I had 2 cubes. But it's cool this made it to the live stream. Here, I'll make it so you guys can hear it. Pull it up. And then Chrome audio. Arrow is the play, yeah. Arrow is the play. It's just I'm seeing what he has first. Because the Arrow would win if they fucked up the order. The Arrow would have won. But they played well. They played quite well. Oh, I need to confirm my record thing. Confirm. Oh, so why is my quality so low here? Oh, I can revert the chat, yes. I can revert the chat. All right, well, so that is the end of my run. I'm going to drop because I don't think mathematically I do not have a chance at making it to the top 8 anymore. But it was fun playing, and sucks I missed round 3, but that's my own fault. And it's a shame we got really rough locations on the final game, but such is MarvelSnap, you know, that's life. So let's see. Are you sure when I drop from the event? I do. I do want to drop from the event. Yeah, Thanos betrayed me. All right, let's see. Twitch. All right, let's see who's streaming. That's it for me, folks. I'm can get nerfed, yeah. So let's see. Who is still? Do you guys know who's still in? Let's see. Will raid. Binks is still in? Alright, I'll send you guys to Binks. Show him some love. Wish him luck. There's an ad going right now. Unfortunate timing, but oh well. I will be back here tomorrow, Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.